Flawless victory.
All right, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. There is no going back now. Good morning from sunny England. Welcome to the Fatality Games, ladies and gentlemen. Surprise! We got something a little bit different for you this morning. To those in America, maybe watching, maybe not. Probably time to go to bed, surely. For those in England, good morning. I hope you don't have to work too hard on this lovely morning. I have the privilege of working the night shift, so it is technically the evening for me. We are doing a very short stream, a Gran Eye preview stream, if you will. Now, if you are unfamiliar what that is, if you have a Gran 3S, I mean, surely you have a Gran 3S, else why would you be watching? So the Gran Eye is the steel tip cameras for the Gran board, and it is my pleasure, nay, my privilege to test this out today. I've got a friend on call right now, known as Tony Fairweather. You may know him as Oki Wilson on the Gran board. We are going to test out this Gran Eye for you today. Just a couple of quick games to show you exactly how it works. We're not going to go too much into detail with the scoring of the board. Sorry, forgive me. It's late for me. We're not going to go into detail with the setup of the board. I've done that previously. I may do that in a future video. We're just going to show you guys exactly how the Gran Eye works. It's an automatic scoring system for steel tip. Tony Fairweather, aka Oki Wilson, is going to help me out on the other end, and I'm going to boot up the Gran Eye app, the Gran Dots app, and show you exactly how it's going to work as if you were going to boot it up for the first time. Sean Colpin, what's up, brother? How you doing? Good morning to you, mate. Good morning. I wish it was morning for me. I mean, technically it is, but you know what I'm saying. So we're going to go into the Gran board. Excuse me. Let me start again. We're going to the Gran Dots app. So let's open that up. Well, first, let's close it down. So we're going to boot up the Gran Dots app. You can get this now on the Play Store or iOS. This is readily available. You don't have to have the Gran Eye as such. You would just have to manually input the score. But it's always best to have the cameras to see your score and with the automatic scoring. So this is the page you're going to be greeted with. We're going to go straight into the online mode. Now this is a free app to use, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to pay a subscription. And look at that. We have one person in the lobby. I'm going to put my house on who that person's going to be. And there we go. We got Mr. Tony Fairweather, aka Oki Wilson. So let me see if I can set up some games. Okay, so leave the room and let's go to game settings. So let's go for a mix, shall we? Should we go for 501 followed by cricket followed by 501? I think that's what I'm doing. So this is slightly different from the Gran board app, but we're going to test it out, and let's take a game with Mr. Tony Fairweather, aka Oki Wilson.
Game on.
And there he is. Good morning, Tony. How are you doing? Yeah, very well, very well. Jade Edwards, good morning. Leicestershire Darts Academy in the house. So we are testing out this Gran Eye for the very first time on the live stream. I think me and Tony might be the only people in the UK that currently have these. I spoke to Gran Dots themselves, and I believe there's only about 150 people that have these in the world currently at the moment. So it's a self-scoring steel tip app. It runs two cameras, one on the left, one on the right. And as you can see there on the right hand side of the screen, you can actually see my board with the camera, but we'll see how the scoring works anyway. We'll see how accurate it is. So that's triple 12, single 20, triple 20.
116.
So far so good. And you can see on the far right hand side of the screen, you can see there's little snapshots of each dart to show exactly what you've hit, which I think is a really nice touch. Please forgive me if I seem a little bit out of it. I've just come back from the United States of America a couple of days ago, and I think I've brought some kind of American bug home with me. So I'm not feeling 100% today. But I wanted to do this video just to show you guys exactly how this app works. We're kind of in this together at this point. So 45. Single 20, single 20, single 5. Again, that's pretty bang on. The beauty is, if you do miss score, that's happened a few times to me. If you do miss score, you can manually change the input. 100. The darts, Tony. And I've noticed if you get a lot of darts that are close to the wire, so for example, if I hit a single 20 but it's right on the wire, sometimes it will count as a single 5. But that's something that Gran Darts is working on consistently to try and make better. Oh, would you look at that? Not only do I suck at soft tip, I also suck at steel tip. 41. And yeah, that's right. And I keep forgetting there's not a big button at the bottom of the board that I need to press. But it's pretty cool. I can see Tony. Tony can see me. I can hear him. He can hear me. I can see his board. And then when it's my turn, he can see my board. 45. I think it's for what it is. I mean, retail price is $299 in America. Retail's around about £260 here in the UK. Considering, and I'm not bashing Scolia, I think they do a fantastic job. Scolia's upwards of £700. So me and Tony had a chance to test this out yesterday off stream. 36. Yep, that's right. Bang on. We had a chance to test it out a little bit earlier on yesterday. And there was a few miscounts, there was a few missed darts, but overall it was pretty decent. I'd say about 85% so far correct scoring, but you can also manually input the score. Please forgive me if I'm waffling. I tend to just hit the nail on the head every single time I make a point over and over again, and that's a ton. That's a low ton. I'll take that.
You require 128.
Morning, how's it working so far? Gutting mine turns up today, but I'm at work, so we'll miss the delivery. No complaints. So Granboard kindly sent me this to review. Very, very nice of them. That came out of left field. Completely surprised by that, so really, really grateful. I only managed to get half a day with it before I had to fly out to the States, so I didn't get much time with it, but now I'm back home. We're going to put it through its paces. But so far, so good. I'm quite impressed with it. With everything, there's a couple of things I wish they would change.
44.
But hopefully Gran Darts, they're listening to all the other beta testers.
You require 68.
For example, if you were throwing on the soft tip edition right now, it would give you an option for an out. It doesn't do that on here. You have to kind of think of it on your own 2 feet. Romanit, thank you for liking the stream. Jade says, how was the States? I managed to catch a few streams, looked amazing. Time of my life, Jade. Absolute time of my life. It really, really was. I'm a bit of a celebrity over in the States. Can't get the time of the day here in the UK. No one knows who I am. No, realness. So grateful for the opportunity. So I'm kind of just throwing a little bit all over the board now, and this was on purpose, just to see if it picks everything up smoothly, which it has done so far.
You require 40.
No, I didn't. I did. That was on purpose, I promise you. Mark Wagstaff in the house. Grace Darts, what are you still doing up? I'm almost ready to go to bed, I'll be honest. Another 25 minutes, I'll be asleep.
Game shot.
And Tony hits it with the double top. Well played, man. So did you get any missed scores there? Because I wasn't really paying much attention to what you were doing. Yeah, so that's the same issue I had before, is everything's on the wire. You need to hit the change button. There we go. Right, so we've got another leg of 01. So this is the start of the game of 01. If you look to the right hand side of the screen, you'll see that there's a spider there, a computerized spider. If you hit the top right, the very top right, there's a camera option there. If I press that, that will show my board, and then on Tony's throne, it's going to show his board. So I guess it's my go first, right? Double 5. Single 20. Single 5. Now that'll be interesting because that was close to the wire.
35.
Correct score once again. Can't argue with that. Fingers crossed I'll be on tonight for some games. The Out's one of the reasons I got the Scolia in the first place. The Scolia is great, it really is. I've seen a lot of videos on the Scolia, but I guess £800 is kind of out of my price range. Again, not bashing Scolia. I mean, Grand Darts have kind of have mirrored that. I don't know how they've managed to do it for half the price, but I guess we'll see.
Okay.
And I'm trying to throw at different speeds for you guys as well, so you can see how quickly it picks up or how slowly it picks up at the same time.
81.
Hey up, Mark, says Jay Edwards. Hey up, Mark. I'm definitely back home. I'm definitely back home. I missed it. I really did. Triple 5. Single 20. Another single 20.
36.
See, there we go. We got the first miscount for me. So all you got to do is manually input the score. Single, double, triple. It was a single 20.
55.
So let's do that.
$45.
That was a miscount for you as well. Good thing I can see what you're throwing at. Don't think the miscounts will ever be fixed. I get a few miscounts on the Scolia, maybe one every 5 games. But then auto darts, I get several every game. Yeah, I use the same cameras. Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you. I've never had a chance to try the Scolia myself. I've done a lot of research on it though. Seen a lot of people throwing it. The one thing I'm unsure about is, do they have the face-to-face cameras like the, is it the Target Vert? Am I saying that right? Am I making an idiot out of myself? Don't answer that. Okay, 3 single 20s.
60.
Yeah, that goes nicely. So this is just a little preview, guys. Anyway, we're going to go really in depth with this on Saturday night. Friday night, we're going to do our regular Granboard 3S soft tip stream, 9:30 PM in the UK. But Saturday night, we're going to go 9:30 PM UK time, strictly on the Blade 6 with the Granboard Gran Eye. I know I'm not at and out yet, but I kind of wish it would give me some kind of prompts. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Let me guess. It was a miscount.
25.
I am really struggling at the moment. I'm not even hitting the board right now.
$40.
So it picks up the score quite quickly. Like I said, they do a snapshot for the first, second and third throw. They do a little close-up of what you've hit. But like I said previously, when it's close to the wire, it's touch and go. It could be a, you know, if you aim for the 20 and it hits the wire, it could register as a 5 or it could register as a 1, depending on what side of the 20 you've hit on. But Grand Darts have assured me that they are working on this tirelessly to make sure it's as accurate as possible.
80. You require 125.
No player cam on the Scolia, sadly, but you can add a webcam and do a video. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, so
44.
it's essentially the same thing. I just wish they would integrate it to a tablet or a phone.
You require
I mean, Scolia side.
144.
Well, that wasn't good.
25.
Bro TV, hey, yo, how's it going? Very well, mate. Very well. Thank you for asking. Just testing out the new Grandboard GRANEYE. Again, thank you to Grandboard for sending. Thank you to Grandart for sending this out to me. That really was a pleasant surprise to test out. But I did tell them in a nice way I'm not going to pull any punches because, you know, I'm not going to lie to them and start kissing some behinds.
31.
I want them to bring the best product to the market because I want you guys to enjoy it just as much as I'm going to enjoy it.
119.
Really need to start focusing on what I'm
39.
hitting here. Okay, let's bang on again.
You require 35.
That's why Scolia is so expensive. You're paying for their CPU box to run it all, but all the I get it. So the GRANEYE has a little echo. They call it an echo box, which is about 8 inches below the board. That has all your plugins. Like I said, there's 2 cameras. There's one on the left, one on the right. I'll probably do another video in the future to show the setup and how to set everything up. But if you have a Grandboard 3S, you'll be familiar with the diagram, the picture diagram they use when you stick it onto the wall, drill your holes in. It's essentially the same thing for the steel tip. Double top, single. Okay, so double 10. Oh, double 6. Did that count?
72.
It did. Counted nicely.
You require 32.
Crowbro TV says, my board is coming today, can't wait. Well, if you get it set up or if you need any help setting it up, just give us a message at the Fatality Games and we'll do what we can. And if you want to take some games, send us a message and we'll make ourselves available for you. But Tony won the game. Tony always wins the game. So how did that work for you? How many miscounts do you think you got? Well, that's not bad. Better than yesterday. Already an improvement. You got time for one more? Okay, we're going to do one more medley, guys. I should have set up for cricket. I thought I did. Oh, this is one thing that is a pain in the arse for me. So, the start of every game, you'll have the animated spider. So you have to manually go up to the board, hit the camera button in the top right, so I can see his board
100.
and he can see my board. But so far, I'm impressed with the scoring. I'm impressed that there's a face-to-face camera option. We can hear each other. We can see each other. We can see each other's boards. If you see me pausing every now and again, I'm just trying to make sure that it's counting the score correctly. Like Tony said, he only had about 3 missed darts in that last game, or missed scores, which is already an improvement to yesterday's testing with him. The biggest struggle at the moment is to find people in the online lobby. That's the biggest issue at the moment. But again, it's in beta testing. It's only early access. It's not officially been released to the public.
95.
I think Tony had another miscount there, so he's just correcting that. Again, you can correct that manually.
$30.
5-5-20, yep, that'll do. See Saturday, comment. Yeah, the pleasure will be mine, Mr. Wagstaff. It's been a while. Can't wait to see you again. It's going to be great.
45.
I'm going to play League for sure, but first I need to set all the things up. KEK, I'm not sure what that means, but Jade, right, I've got to shoot off, got to get sessions ready for Let's Cheer Junior Darts Academy, so we'll message you in a bit, chick. Yeah, no problem, Jade. I sent you a message, I think yesterday. Forgive me, I work the night, so the days all run into one for me, but yeah, at your leisure, Jade. It'll be a pleasure to speak and see you again. $85.
85.
Bang on. I love this. I love this Grand Darts chick on here.
$66.
So if anybody is watching, I doubt many people are watching at this time in the morning, but if you are, if you have any questions about it, do let me know and I'll try and answer them as best as I can.
$28.
If you send me a whisper, I'll send you an invite to the league Discord. Are you you're viewing on Twitch, right? I'll have to open up my Twitch app because I'm running Streamlabs Ultra at the moment, so I don't even have my Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch open. I literally have the Streamlabs open and that's it.
$41. You require.
Yeah, for sure, Crow, bro. For sure. I'm really hoping this takes off in the UK. One thing with Grand Darts, and I've mentioned it to them personally myself,
81.
is they don't have the awareness in the UK for what they do. They do a fantastic job with the soft tip. It looks like they're doing a great job with this steel tip camera. I know that they're going to be retailing this in Darts Corner in the UK, but I just wish that more people knew about it. I guess that's where I come in, right? And Tony. You forget about Tony. Who's really showing me up right now.
81.
It wasn't like this yesterday.
You require.
Yeah, it was a lot closer yesterday. Ebsky says, yeah, I've said the same. I barely know any UK guys who play the soft tip other than me and you. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it? It's a tough ask. Steel tip's always going to be my first love, but Grandboard soft tip afforded me so many opportunities I didn't even think was possible. So Tony's on a double 15 out, and I'm going to get the world's first 196 out. Next round. 25?
25. You require.
There's a setting in the camera settings where, depending on the strength of your internet,
24.
there's like a basic, a pro, and a GPU mode. GPU mode is like the tippity top. If your internet can handle it, it improves the score accuracy, and it reads it a lot faster as well. If you go for the basic, I've noticed that the accuracy of the darts are nowhere near as close as they are right now, and it will take forever for it to register. So if you have half decent internet, I recommend you go straight to the GPU in the settings rather than the basic or the pro mode. If you do get the Grandboard Gran Eye, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Or if you already have one. Oh, that'll do. Bit too late,
118.
but I'll take it.
You require 6.
Soft tip is more family friendly too. My kids love it and all the party games on the Grandboard, yet they won't touch my steel tip
The
stuff.
score.
That's the thing, like, I love the soft tip
You
because
require
I'm a
53.
huge online gamer at heart, and that is right down my alley. The online play, the flashy lights, all the pretty colours, all the colours of the rainbow. That is one of the reasons I fell in love with the soft tip. Okay, I was just checking because that was on the wire there. I thought that might have pulled the 6, but no, it's pulled the 13. I hit the 13, it called the 13, so I guess double top. Oh, single 20. Now.
33.
Yeah, so what do you guys think so far anyway? Let me know.
6.
Is it something you may be interested in? Is it something that you already have on ordered? Is it something you already have? Either way, if you do have one or you're planning on getting one, hit the Fatality games up. We would love to play you guys online.
20.
We're going to go live this Saturday and do a strictly steel tip for the Gran Eye. So if you guys would like to get in on the action, like I said, send me a message. And before we call it a day to this very, very short stream, I do want to apologise for the fact that I'm all over the place. I am incredibly sick. I've just come back from the States. We had a great time there. We met a lot of Gran online players and streamers. But I brought back some sort of illness. So forgive me if I seem a little bit all over the place. I'm trying to over-explain things here. Shut up, Tony.
Game shot.
No, that's not game shot. That's not game shot. I missed. That was an out. And then I hit a single 15.
You require 6.
There you go. See, that was on the wire and it counted as a double 10. It was an out. Tony's so lucky, I'm honest.
4.
Romanik says, sad that only a few are using the app for free. Unlimited online matches is still usable without Gran Eye. Yeah, that is correct. That's a good point, actually. So you can still use the app. The app is available to download right away from about a week ago. Play Store, iOS. It works a lot like, is it Dark Connect or Dark Counter? So you have to manually input the score, but you can still use it without the cameras. The cameras, they're not essential, but I guess, let me try and find the right words here. They're not essential, but I probably wouldn't play the app without them. How am I doing, Tony? Am I flagging right now?
No score.
The greatest stream on planet Earth.
You require 2.
Braden Evans, what's up, brother?
No score.
Yeah, honestly, it's fantastic. They didn't pay me to say that. Promise you, they did not pay me to say that.
You require 5.
Okay, single 1, double 2. That's a single 2. Okay. I was just checking. Thought it was going to miss score me again. It's a miss.
3. You require 2.
Can't get yours to set up.
Game shot.
Hold on a minute. I'm reading the comments and you go and just start finger banging the board. Well played, man.
Game on.
Okay, let's get that camera set back up again. All right, give me 1 second. I'm just reading the comments real quick. Can't to get mine set up means I can play on a night downstairs when everyone. Oh right, okay. You can't wait to get yours set up, and it's a lot quieter than the soft tip. Braden Evans, the app is called Gran Darts. So you got Gran Board app for the soft tip, and you got Gran Darts for the steel tip. But like someone alluded to in the chat, you don't necessarily need the cameras to use this app. It works a lot better, but it's not essential. One thing I will mention is if you don't have the cameras, it uses your rear-facing camera on your phone or your tablet. So you will have to face your camera pointing at the board this way, so you can input the score. Well, sorry, I say this way at this angle, and then you can input the score. I had a major issue before I got the cameras. I downloaded the app, and I had my tablet fixed to the wall, And I was like, why is it just showing the wall? And then someone told me, no, you need to flip the tablet around. So, well, how am I supposed to input the score then? He's like, well, you need to take it off the wall and put it over here. And I thought, oh, that's just a massive pain. I'll just wait till the camera comes out. $25, single one. Yep.
26.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, I mean, terrible darts, but... GRANEYE is for convenience as well, but would love to have people on the app more with just their phone cam, just like Dart Counter. Yeah, that's
26.
right. So just is Dart Counter, is that like a subscription? I'm sure there's a free version, right? Scolia, right? That's also a subscription, or they have two versions. $81.
81.
If you're familiar with the Granboard Gran Cam, then this essentially works off the same network. It's 2.4 gigahertz rather than 5. So if you're running a 5 gigahertz household, it might be a bit difficult for you. Again, I had initial issues trying to set it up when I first got it. Maybe 3-4 hours I was trying to set this thing up. However, I went to the States. When I came back to the States, all the previous issues I had with trying to set it up kind of just went away. I literally switched it on, it worked first time. You have to scan a QR code for the left camera and the right camera. That took me a couple of hours to figure out. But what I realized is that you can manually focus these cameras on the left and the right, and it was just out of focus. So all you got to do is give it a little twist, and it should pick up the QR code. $100.
100.
Hey, Granboard never lies, except sometimes. Going to be running yours on an Nvidia Shield. We'll need to buy a webcam. All right. I get 100. He gets 125. You can have that one. You can have that one. So why do people run the Granboard off Android boxes? I noticed a lot of that from people in the States. Why don't you just run it off a tablet or a phone? It seems to be the easier option, right? But I noticed that a lot of people run it off an Nvidia Shield, but then they'll post online saying that it's no longer, the new update's no longer working. It just seems more hassle than it's worth. I don't know, I could be wrong. Let me know. $81.
45.
No, it wasn't. He says it was a miscount. Did you get less or did you get more? Yeah, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. You're right, you can see the cameras. I just wish I was paying more attention to it.
55.
Oh, it's because you have a touchscreen TV. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, I always wondered why people are like so adamant in having an Android box to run it. Well, I guess now I know the answer.
26.
So we're going to call this the last medley because I really need to go to bed. Like I said, it's morning time here in the UK. For me, it's evening.
151.
I'm extremely tired and extremely hungry. I haven't had any dinner yet. I'm not eating in about 11 hours.
59.
No, right? No one believes me. The size of my stomach.
140.
That's the last dot you're going to get.
You require 92.
72. 67.
28.
64.
You require
I'm impressed with the scoring so far.
52.
I don't think I've had a missed dart in, well, the last couple of games.
20. You require 64.
63. See, this is where I need to work on my maths. 53, 43, 44. Okay. Couldn't even hit a single four.
33. You require 32.
Double 16 for Mr. Oki Wilson.
No score.
Wasn't even close. I'm looking at the wrong number.
You require 31.
12, double 6. That was close. That was also very close.
19.
So there you go, you can see all the snapshots, 1, 2 and 3. You can see how close those two darts were, which is a nice little touch.
You require 32.
Ricky Jackson, what's up, brother? My Gran Eye will be here tomorrow. Too bad I still can't walk because of surgery, but I'll be ready when I can again.
No
Hey,
score.
look, man, never give up. I had spine surgery
You require 12.
just under 2 years ago. I didn't think I'd be able to walk again, let alone throw darts. So never give up, man. I believe in you. Hey! Let's go! Accuracy on this bad boy. Finally got a game. Oh, does that mean we got one more? I think it does, doesn't it? All right, let's call this one the last one. Winner takes all. Scotland versus England. Craig versus Tony. Good versus evil. Oh, what's happening here? Preparing. Oh, this is new. Preparing the match is taking some time. Feel free to wait or tap exit to leave the match. Can you still hear me, Tony?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll hit exit. Should we do a single leg of cricket? See how that works. I don't think Tony's there anymore. Tony! He ain't there no more. Alright, I guess I'll hit exit. Game settings. Let's do a single leg of cricket. Right, Tony, if you can hear me back on the stream, request a game against me. We're in the open lobby. Hopefully they're going to bring out a club lobby, like they do on the soft tip edition. One thing I do miss is the layout of the Gran Board app, not the Gran Darts app. I feel like they're trying to be a little bit too much like maybe Target Omni or Scolia, rather than being its own entity. Gran Board have carved out a nice niche in the dart market, so I kind of wish they would stick to their guns and be their own identity rather than trying to be steel tip version of something else. Time to go to open doors and start work. Thanks for the stream. It was good to see it actually in action. Finally, catch you later. No problem, man. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, I don't think Tony... Oh, he's just backed out, so he might come back in. If not, then... Oh, there he is. I guess I'll just enter his room. So we're going 501 again.
Game on.
Okay. Alright, we'll just do this single leg and then we'll call it.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, that's alright. It happens on the soft tip version as well. But we're back up and running anyway. So if you do want to purchase one of these guys, again, Gran Darts do not pay me to say this. They will be available to the general public, I guess, within the next 2 months. And it's going to retail for $299, €299, and about 265 British pounds. I'll do another video in the future after the stream on Saturday to show you exactly how to set it up. The do's and the don'ts, what I did wrong, what I did right.
26.
Stop. 41.
I mean, I can review it all I want. I'm absolutely terrible at darts.
13.
Not as bad as Tony. Yeah, I bet. I don't think we're going to see any 180s in this review, ladies and gentlemen.
41.
Unless Tony can pull something out of the bag.
Uh,
41.
Another thing worth noting, guys, is that this is subscription free. So
40.
once you buy the cameras, the app is free to download and the online capability is free as well. There's plenty of offline games to play, party games, and they have something upcoming in the works, actually, something I should mention, which is not available right now. You can watch real-time matches. So if there's a tournament taking place or anything like that, you can actually watch these guys go head-to-head in real time, something you can't do on the soft tip edition of this board. Hopefully they'll bring that out for the soft tip edition. If they can do it for this, I don't see how they can't do it for the 132 or the 3S. I'm pointing behind me because the 132 is on the wall there. But that'll be a lot of fun.
90.
60, 80, 90, yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to focus again to make sure it is scoring correctly. I haven't had a whole lot of issues with scoring on this. I think maybe 2 or 3 miscounts since I started the live. How about for you, Tony? You've had probably a couple of more than me. Are you running it on GPU? Ah, right, okay. Might be worth changing it to that and seeing how that works out. 1, 5, single 19.
25.
Bang on. So we're going to call an end to this this quick little preview at the end of this this leg. We're booked in for a medley, but we're going to do this one leg and call it a day. I'm extremely tired. Tony should be working right now, and I should be sleeping. Of course, Mr. Tony Fairweather is a loan shark.
25.
He hurts people for a living. I'm just kidding. He's a nice guy. Just don't get on his wrong side. Darts. So is this the soft tip killer? Time will tell. I do feel like it's going to take at least 6 to 12 months to build up an online community the same way that the soft tip version has. I'm hoping it's a lot sooner. But we need people like you to spread the word, people watching, other streamers, other influencers,
84.
other people who have got the board, other players of the Grandboard soft tip world, to try and spread the word as much as possible.
101.
And let's build a nice community. Look at this.
$55. You require
Again.
125.
Again, an absolute pain in my behind. It doesn't give me an optional out. So I'm kind of on my own here. It's one thing having automatic scoring, but it's another thing not telling you an option for an out. Something people are really used to playing on the Grandboard 3S or the 132. Just gonna hit and hope. Oh, 79, 89, 99, 109, 119. That's 40. 46. Okay, single six, and you're mine. Oh, he missed the board completely.
79.
Oh, we're both on 46.
You require 46.
For those who are getting the GRANEYE, it'll be like Christmas coming early. I can't wait for you guys to try it.
Game shot.
Oh, he's done me again. He always does that to me. I can't even accuse him of cheating. I can see exactly what he's doing. All right. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate you taking the time out of your hard working day to come and throw. So do you have, well, do you want to let us know your thoughts before I end the stream?
Yeah, it's like, we're good. So proud of it. The end,
Okay.
It came good at the end there. Couple of miscounts, but the camera shows what it's hit, so no doubt the software will eventually catch up with the cameras.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's ever going to be 100% perfect, but I think they're definitely going in the right direction.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Quite done.
so you said that yesterday, didn't you? What are you throwing? 20 grams? 21?
I think the 19s.
Not yet. Yeah, that's way too light for steel. But what would I know? I can't win a single game. Go into your GRANEYE settings at your convenience and change it to the GPU, and then when you get a chance, let me know what the scoring's like on that.
Okay.
All right, I will see you later on, mate. All the best. Take care. Same time tomorrow. Yeah. See you in a bit, man. Thank you for the time. Only fair weather, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're quitting the game. We're going to back out. And there we go. That's it, guys. Thank you for checking out this little preview video of the GRANEYE. I'm going to do a first official live stream on Saturday. Tony is going to help me out one more time. Hopefully, the word's going to get around, and a few of you guys who are due to get the GRANEYE in a couple of days, or ones that already have it, will join us in the Fatality Games live stream, and we'll throw some games together, get to know each other a little bit on the steel side of the pond, baby. Thank you to everyone who's watched, and if you have any questions, please inbox the Fatality Games. If you want to join on Saturday and throw some games with us, just send us an inbox to the Fatality Games on Facebook. You can follow us on Twitch and YouTube as well. I'm waffling one more time. I need to call it a day. I'm very, very tired. Thank you so much for the time. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you all soon. Hopefully you enjoyed this short video.